Hey kids, the program you're about to listen to contains some adult situations, adult language, themes, and other adult topics. If you're easily offended, this show's not for you. Do you need a little slide in your glide? Does your wiener get stuck in the hallway? Well, visit our friends at Spunk Lube. That really is a thing, too, Spunk Lube. Visit our friend at Spunk Lube, www.spunklube.com. You always have a friend in Kasbh. Get your 10% off of all of your Spunk Lube needs by putting Kasbh, K-A-S-B-H, in the coupon code. Hey, you crazy motherfuckers. Welcome back to another edition of Krazy Truth. You know what? Hey, we're doing something totally different. I'm your host with the most. I am Cole. I am not here with the lovely, lovely Miss Amanda. You'll notice. No cleavage. Instead, we are here today with the world-famous sound guy.
Hey, how you doing?
And that's all we're going to call him. You can call him douche, dick, whatever. No, I'm just kidding. Say his name's Sebastian. And he's single, so just saying. He has agreed to jump in because Miss Amanda is illin'. Not the party type of illin', but rather the nasty, phlegmy kind. Phlegm. So, it's like a Spunk Lube for your nose. So, anyway, so we're ready to roll with this. So, here we go. What am I supposed to start with? What do I normally start with? I usually start with a sex story, don't I?
You do, but
I do.
It's also an episode of a season and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, hope you find your dad. This is season fucking 2, episode 39. They're doing charades right here. This is fucking hilarious. Sounds like
Season 2.
Season 2, episode 39. Yeah. So, I don't know.
It's more fun to watch him flounder a little bit.
Fuck. Anyways. So, in terms of sex stories, some people did some weird shit. It was kinky. It was hot. It was probably illegal. We'll probably just roll with. We'll roll with that across. Actually, we had quite a few of them.
Oh, really?
There was a whole bunch. I mean, there's a bunch of people doing stupid shit. Here's the sex story for the night. Let's have a sex theme for the night tonight instead of a sex story, shall we?
Okay.
The sex theme for the night is, if it seems like a dumb idea when you're sober, don't do it.
What? Whoa.
Every hole is not a potential date.
Oh, Jesus.
Every long hard object is not a potential date. Okay.
I mean, if you're brave enough.
If you're brave enough, look, if you're gonna do that, all I ask is this: if you're gonna be brave enough to fuck a beehive,
a cactus.
take a picture. A cactus. Take a picture. That's all we ask.
You have to take a picture. No one's gonna believe it.
We'll give you free merch. I will give you free merch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Absolutely, all day long for that kind of stuff. So there's the sex story. See, I make it easy.
Yeah.
All right, so Slappy here thought he was going to be able to fucking play stump the fat kid on some questions.
I got some good questions for tonight.
And I got some bullshit answers. Let's see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? Who the dog doesn't have a kennel on tonight?
So our first question tonight, this is actually from a non-swinger.
Okay.
From a non-swinger to a swinger.
All right, awesome.
So this is from Dave. I'm sorry, I don't know what city or state Dave is from.
Dave's not here, man.
But Dave, he asks, when you're at home, what is your sex like and the central part of your relationship like? Or are you thinking about the people you met at the last swinger party?
Depends if they're really hot. No, here's the thing. That's actually a really good question. So the problem with most vanillas, they have this misconception, right, that the swinging lifestyle is, if you were to take an orb, of your life, that the swinging lifestyle fills 99% of that orb. And there's just like this one little percent that kind of floats around that's the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. It's not that way.
No.
Okay, when you're first new, well, look, after the first time you hooked up with somebody or another couple or whatever the case may be, yeah, 90% of your conversation is going to be the rest of that week, that day, maybe even a little longer about that experience because it was fucking hot. And
but the new wears off.
The new wears off. It shouldn't change. Swinging is designed to enhance your sex life, not replace it. So some of our best sex with Miss Amanda and I is when, and don't you love hearing about this? This is awesome. For those who don't know, our world famous sound guy is our oldest son. So some of our best sex when you get done hooking up with somebody is the reconnection sex. That's hot. That's like fucking.
Not what you call it.
we call it marking our territory. So no, I don't
What are
piss
you,
on
dog?
her. You know, pretty much. Yeah, we don't piss on each other.
No,
We've never been that drunk. No,
but
it doesn't.
I have to admit, when you guys first told us you guys were swingers, I just thought it was infidelity. I thought it was like some sort of. Well, you also have to keep in mind, I saw that first really bad triad thing you guys had going on. that was a disaster. That was so bad. I knew it was bad, and
It wasn't a triad.
that was a fuck ad, is what that was. That was a complete disaster.
It was bad all around.
Well,
So,
number
with
one,
that
I worked
and-
with the girl.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you could possibly do anything wrong, find somebody you work with, and then try to. And when they're way younger, they were the same age as you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Actually,
that.
she was. I think she's.
Years older.
No,
Yeah.
she's like a year older.
Not far off.
Not much.
Not far off.
You could have dated her too. Yeah, that was just a bad scenario. But see.
But you mix that bad scenario with you guys with not knowing anything about swinging like I know now.
Well, and you didn't.
You don't get a good
and
picture.
that wasn't the first thing you didn't know. We'd been in the lifestyle for well over a year.
Had you?
Before that happened? Yeah, because it took a long time. Look, the magical unicorn. There's a reason single chicks are unicorns. Okay, because they're hard to fucking find.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was not like the first thing we did was boom, hey, yeah, let's have a threesome with another chick. So you didn't get to see that part of it ahead of time. And yes, that first thing you saw was like a complete and total absolute clusterfuck. A lot of people think that's their general perception of swinging is it's just about fucking.
Yeah.
And we're all just a bunch of fucking dirty hippies out running around sticking our dick or in whatever we can. And it's really not that way. In fact, it's sadly enough, it's less that way now. There's more dating there than there was when we got into it. But
When we first started, though, it was about the sex.
yes, when we first started, we got into it for the sex. Look, we did not get into the lifestyle for some high and mighty like greater cause. We just want to meet people and broaden our friend base. No,
Yeah.
we got into it because we wanted to fuck other people because that would be fun.
Yeah.
And it was.
What? Wait a minute.
It is-
Sex feels good?
Yeah, no shit. So we've heard. And it still is fun. But it doesn't change, like, once the new wore off.
Mm-hmm.
Even, like, you'd have an experience, and let's say you'd go a month or 2 months without an experience or longer. And well, once the new wears off, then you go back to, like, your regular scheduled programming. Then you're talking about what the fucking kids are being fucking retards in school and their shitty grades. Yeah, you heard it. Then you go back to, the dog's yakking on the carpet or, you go back to the car needs something done on it.
Yeah.
Your regular life takes back over.
Yeah.
The problem is some people do make it all consuming. Now, we're the exception to the rule, right? Because this is what I do, right? But even this is we still have like regular conversations and stuff, and we still, talk about dishes and the car needs shit and the kids are falling out of the house because they suck and, all that kind of stuff. So, it does work out that way. Now, again, for those of you who do not know, that are listening into radio, whoops, what the hell? Radioland, we are also
Live
on our world famous website, which if you'd like to become part of the Krazy Kasbhs, you can actually do that by going to send us an email at www. No, what?
Crazy.
Krazy, KRAZY.Kasbh, KASBH at gmail.com. So Troy, that's so funny. Troy was at a Walmart in Kansas this weekend, took a picture with a pineapple and heard a lady say, "They're swingers. He has a black ring on." Sweet, we're reaching people.
Did you go talk to him?
No, he was at Walmart.
What city?
Kansas, somewhere in Kansas.
Well, there's
Yeah, well, but okay, there's been a big thing. There was just another big article came out, huge thing in Kansas. Well, it was huge. Yeah, it was a reporter in Kansas City because one of the clubs down there, a bunch of fucking retards, one of the clubs down there is really, really open and tries to run other clubs out by being very public. Oh. And so they did a whole big thing about the upside down pineapples, the black rings, and all that kind of stuff. Look, here's the deal. 99.999% of the population that are non-lifestyle people have no idea about any of the signals of what a lifestyle is. You can walk up with a sign that says, there's shirts that say, it's not cheating.
Crazy Truth.
Yeah.
I have one.
There's shirts that say, it's not cheating. My husband likes to watch.
Yeah.
Okay. And people would not equate that to swingers.
Most people don't give a shit.
Well, yeah, but yeah, most people don't. Okay, and that was in Salina.
Selena.
Is
that right?
No, it's Salina.
Is it?
Salina,
Oh,
yeah.
That doesn't sound right. It sounds slimy.
Well, no, I can't go there. We love y'all in
come on now.
Kansas. No, we love everybody in Kansas too.
We love everybody.
Yeah, no, we don't. It's something like that. So yeah, so the thing is, you do have a normal life. Now, if your relationship does not, let's say one side can't get over the whole swinging experience, and it becomes 99% of your life.
That doesn't sound like a healthy relationship at the moment anyway.
Well, here's the thing: sex shouldn't be 99% of your life.
Right.
I mean, look, put it to
oh,
you
come
this
on,
way.
you're a whore.
Well, yeah, no, I don't get paid. I'm a slut. There's totally
Right.
different.
Fair enough.
The thing is that most people's relationship isn't based upon, well, what are you talking about 99% of the time? Sex. Well, no, fuck no, that isn't what most people talk about. So
Right.
it's the same with this. Sex with other people. I mean, that's just adding other names. Now, do you play cute little games sometime and go through and try to make lists and see if you can remember and count and stuff? Sure.
What was her name again?
Hey, if you haven't had sex with them 3 times in sport fucking, you don't have another name. That's the rules. That's just an added bonus.
All right, fair enough.
That'll give me hate mail. Perfect.
We don't get enough hate mail, man.
I know we don't. We're
It'd be
working
fun.
on it.
We want to do a hate
We'll-
mail episode. We need the hate.
We'll get more hate mail now because we're like, where the fuck's Amanda? Where's Miss Amanda? Nobody wants to see Cole on there.
yeah, no one wants to see some bald guy and some balding guy.
Who's balding?
Oh,
Hey,
well,
shut
it's not me. I'm already there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this shit. I'm with it. You need to get healthy. God damn it. Just saying. No, this is what makes this fun. Fire away. Come on. Keep
All right,
shooting.
all
Fire
right.
this shit. I'm ready. Oh, yeah.
So again, I apologize. I didn't ask where anybody was from. My bad.
It's his first day on the job. Don't worry. He's getting docked this episode. It's so good. What?
Oh, okay.
You're not getting talent pay this time around.
So
Jackass.
John asked, "Is it possible to not be good looking enough?"
Well, it depends on whether or not you have a page. No, yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to be. This is going to sound horrible, but you got to hear the whole thing through.
I actually wasn't expecting that.
With certain groups, yes. Okay, because
okay.
here's the reality of it. In the lifestyle, okay, we all say it's adult and it's mature, but it's just a microcosm of life, right?
Yeah.
So you have a high school variation of people in the lifestyle. It's the best way, and I'm not saying that for the drama part, but just the best way to look at it. You have groups, right?
Well, that carries on through other things. There's cliques in an office.
There's cliques in the office.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You have groups that are more the beautiful. There's a group out there that they only do parties for 35 and younger. Okay. Their goal is to try to make younger people feel welcome in the lifestyle, because if you're 26 years old, if you were married or you and your girlfriend decided to go to a swinger party and you walked in, they're all our age, 45 and up. Okay,
It might be
you guys are gonna
uncomfortable
be
for some
you guys are gonna be fresh fucking meat.
That too.
You might not be, but she fucking is, and every
Yeah.
dude's gonna be sitting
Yeah.
there going, sucking their guts in for the next 2 hours while they're trying to fucking get in their pants. So,
Yeah.
But you have groups that are more the beautiful people, and you have groups that are, that are looking for BBC and BBW. So you have different groups, right?
Yeah.
What you learn if you do this long enough. So certain groups, your looks, appearance, body type, whatever, might not fit in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but what you're gonna find, just like in high school, if you think back, your freshman year in high school, the cool kids were a huge group, and and the sportos and whatever. By the time you graduated from high school, the really big group in high school was like all the rest of us, just
Yeah.
the normal kids, right? Well, what happens is that's the same thing that happens in the lifestyle is, you know what? You get to a point where you can be beautiful. You can be supermodel, drop dead gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a flaming fucking cunt, I'm not sticking my dick in you.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up. You can make up for any lack of anything with personality.
Yeah,
with a good personality.
Most of the time.
And some jokes.
And some entertainment. But I mean, and that's really the thing. You can overcome a lot, because here's the thing: if I can have a great time, I can laugh, and it's like we have a blast together. I'm much more interested. Part of that is my age. You find that more as you get a little bit older. Some of the younger ones aren't quite as open to that. Okay, but that's just because they're younger. They don't understand you're gonna get there. Hey, dude, your
Well,
balls,
fucking dick.
your balls are gonna sag at some point in time. Okay,
Yeah.
you're going to get
Yeah.
there. Your tits will not always stand up that perky all by themselves. So the thing is that for the rest of us, as we start to realize. Go ahead.
So we talked about these clubs that have strict rules about who can and can't get in, the pretty people clubs and stuff. Mm-hmm. So do you think that that's okay to have? Only because it's, in my mind, I would say to a certain degree, yes. Because it's a flaunt it while you got it.
I think
Be attractive, have attractive person sex while you're attractive, because you won't be forever.
I think it's okay to have it. I think my thing is this, okay? Do as thou will, okay? Because the one thing that I know is that 90% of the we're super in shape, we're super fit, we're the beautiful people. What happens is when they actually, for whatever reason, stumble into one of our normal parties and they find out that, you know what? Yeah, I'm 285 pounds, but I'm a fucking bundle of laughs to be around.
One more time.
Shut up. I'm a bundle of laughs to be around. And they
Yeah.
start to realize that, you know what? You get, God's honest truth, you take a group of, 10 couples, age 40 to 50, or maybe like 45 to 55, in that age range. You get a couple drinks in us, you know what? We're the craziest motherfuckers you're ever going to meet.
That's true.
Because we're to the point in our life,
I've seen it.
We ain't scared.
Right.
We're going to laugh. We're going to make sure. And all of a sudden, you're going to look at that pretty people party or that snobby group and go, well, they're no fun.
Now, I do want to preface this before we go too far. We're not saying that all attractive people are snobs or assholes. It's
I'll say it.
some. Well, no, not all of them are. Some are.
No.
Some are. And some non-attractive snob people can be snobs and assholes too.
And we try to sort
you know.
those out. That's what, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
But just know this: there is a degree of guilt with association.
Yeah.
Look, if you're a fun person, but you're only going to hang out with a certain fucking clique,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Here's the deal: you are automatically going to have guilt by association with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal: at 46 years old, I ain't chasing shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you might be 23 and the hottest little ass I've ever seen. I ain't chasing your ass. I'm too old for that bullshit.
Yeah.
You could be.
Oh, to a degree you would.
No, I wouldn't. I would acknowledge. I would acknowledge, and I would try to cock block the other old guys going.
Listen to
after
the
them.
peanut gallery here. You have a chalkboard.
Yeah, no shit. The thing is you don't chase either. You ain't. You won't. You only chase to a
Yeah,
degree.
but she's got tits. She doesn't have to chase.
Bullshit. Because guess what? She's got 47-year-old tits. She ain't got 27-year-old tits. So you want to nail a 30-something? You want to nail a 30-something? You got to work a little bit harder.
I guess, yeah.
And the thing is that basically at our age, yes, initially when you see a hot young couple walk in or a hard body couple walk in, yeah, you tend to like take notice.
Well, of course.
But once you pull your head out of your ass, at
Once the blood goes away from your dick and back up to your head.
yeah, at 46 years old, you're not gonna I ain't chasing shit. I'm too old for that shit. Look, man, here's the deal. Either you love me because you think I'm rich or you don't. It is that simple. I'll pull out a wad of $100 bill with a whole bunch of ones in it so you think I'm loaded. And if that gets you, then I'm in. No.
And that's on you.
And that's how, yeah. You might want to ask the account to see the next. If you want to find out if a rich guy's pulling out money, an old man, got this like gray going. This should be a standard. Women, this is for you. I'm giving you a tip here.
Oh, no.
Okay. When that dude pulls out the wad of cash, what you need to do is don't look at the first 5 bills.
Look at
Remember,
everything else.
anybody can go to the ATM and pull $500 out. Okay, so what you want to do is look after that.
Yeah.
Because a wad this thick, that's a lot of fucking ones.
Yeah.
And there's a hell of a lot of difference between a wad this thick full of ones and hundies. So, I mean, I'm giving away a secret. Now every chick's gonna be like, I'm gonna pull a wallet out, and they're gonna like digging through there.
Looking in there, what you got in there?
Notice mine's empty. I just use plastic. Swing.
Everybody does.
Well, not if you're trying to impress. Hey, baby.
I'm a stupid millennial. I don't carry paper money.
That's see, enough said. There you go. It
All
is
right.
what it is.
I think we should probably get back to questions. No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, hey, look at there. Good. Look at that.
All right. So this question's from Suzanne. What's the ratio of marriage sex to swinger sex, and is there a perfect ratio?
What? Well, I mean,
Are you
that
trying to
varies.
pick your words carefully?
No. Yeah. Well, actually, no. I don't. Okay, number one, there is no perfect ratio.
Okay.
Here's the cool thing about the lifestyle.
You wouldn't even say 1-to-1?
No.
Okay.
No, because here's the deal. Maybe you and your wife have horrible sex. You love each other tremendously, but I'm a horrible fuck and she hates screwing me.
Yeah.
Okay, we know a couple where he had a fucking seal killer.
Yeah.
Okay, but he hurt her every time they fucked. Okay, so you can't even say 1-to-1. So the cool part about the lifestyle is that it is designed to be something that is flexible and bending. So what the perfect way to live the lifestyle for you at 26, or for me at 46, or for people that are 66, or we got some people that are 86 on our page. The perfect way to for that lifestyle, what's the perfect sex for them? It varies.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest fucking mistakes, oh my God, this pisses me off. People constantly try to say, this is the way you're supposed to live it.
Right.
I'm going to give you an example. I know it's off topic. I don't fucking
No, that's fine. Go nuts.
Here's the thing. You see it with a lot of Facebook pages, okay? Our rules on our Facebook page are very, very simple. Don't be a douche.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't be a twat waffle. Don't be a twinkly twat. Just don't be a dumbass. You know, no harassment, the basic shit. On a lot of other pages, you have to introduce yourself. You have to post a picture. You have to be so active. You have to be whatever.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Well, it is. And I mean, whatever, it's their page, do as thou wilt, okay? But here's the deal. Maybe the way I want to experience the lifestyle is I just want to sit back and watch. Maybe we're so new that, like, the fact that we were joined a page was a huge step.
Yeah.
And so if you're going to say that I have to do, you know, I'll jump through all these hoops, I'm not going to do it. By the same token, you can't take and tell somebody they you know, they're posting too much or what. The lifestyle is an individual choice. I don't have a right to tell you how the lifestyle should be for you because I don't know your circumstances. I'm not living your world. Okay. Yeah. Are there things that we see that we go, okay, that's fucked up?
Yeah.
You know, like I'll flat out say it. Anybody that gets in the lifestyle to save their marriage, you're a dumbass.
That's not going to do it.
Okay, this is not a counseling session. Fucking other people does not lead to a happier marriage.
Right.
It will lead to happier conversations. It will lead to divorce and happier lawyers. Okay, but overall, I don't have a right to tell you what your lifestyle experience because I don't want you telling me that I have to be into being into pegging. Okay,
Yeah.
no one's taking anything up my ass. Okay, and I'm not going to say that you don't have the right to dictate that to me. So why should I have the right to dictate that to you? The only dictating should be going in is dictating.
I don't know if that's a verb, but all right, we'll roll with that.
This is awesome. Did that answer the question? Look at me, God.
I think that was pretty good. I think that was a good answer.
Yeah, off top of my fucking head. What do you think, there, chalkboard girl? Cough some phlegm for us so we know you're still here.
Oh, please don't. Oh,
This is, no, she doesn't have. That is not the sexy gagging on dick sound going on. That's the I can't breathe out of one nostril.
how are we doing on time?
You have 5 minutes left.
Awesome, 5 minutes to have.
7. Yeah.
Awesome.
I think this is a good one. The next couple questions are longer ones.
Okay.
We can take a break now.
Nope. We're going. Go fire away. Fire away.
A minute.
What?
No, you have 6 minutes.
Okay. Fire away.
Oh my God, she can't count. She can't keep time.
She's doped up.
You know how many meds I've taken?
Yeah, she's got medicine head right now. I do too, but nobody asked. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So Deb says, I have a physical defect that affects my appearance. It can sometimes be off-putting to people. Do you have any tips for overcoming this?
Yes, I got tips for everything.
Just the tips?
Just the tips. I do. Okay, here's the thing. Number one, depending on what it is, the image that you project out is going to be the image that's going to be received. So look, and I understand being self-conscious because I get it. But if you have a degree of confidence and love for yourself of who you are, that's going to come out to the people that you meet. Okay. Depending on what that defect is. Obviously, there are some people that it's going to be something they just can't get over.
Right.
That doesn't matter if it's swinging or if it's dating in real life. That just is what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of people, some of the best things to do a lot of times is to acknowledge it.
Make a joke.
I like to make
you
jokes
can.
about stuff, but acknowledge it, explain what it is.
Yeah.
And make it a non-issue. Don't take it personally if that's a deal killer.
Yeah.
Being a big fat guy, you know what? My belly is a defect that at times will cost me from getting laid.
Yeah.
Right? I get it because not every chick wants to have all this love and goobering all over. I mean, I understand it.
Doesn't want to get squished.
He doesn't want to get squished. So, I mean, that's the thing is that, but a huge part of it is about how you portray it.
Yeah.
And you have to be okay because I'm going to tell you this, and we hear it said all the time and whatever, but it's really true. You have to love you. Okay. And you cannot, one of the biggest mistakes in the lifestyle is people allow themselves to be defined by what people in the lifestyle think of them. That it's like taking it back to in high school. When you were in high school, you know, if a girl thought you were a geek, you defined yourself as a geek. We're past that. As adults, here's the deal. If somebody doesn't like me for me, here's what I say. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't need them. You don't need that kind of shit in your life. Because I promise there's somebody for everybody. And there's a lot of people out there like me and like Miss Amanda that are kind of, you know, we have hung out with people that are missing limbs. We've hung out with people with insulin pumps. We've hung out with all different types of things. Here's the deal. Personality.
Yep.
And the biggest thing that's going to attract me to you, if you have something that stands out, makes you different or unique, and you're still confident to come up and talk to me, okay, that's automatically a turn on. Okay, that's automatically hot. But also be realistic. I mean, look, send your hate mail. Okay, you know, I mean, if you're like, you know, if it's like the I'm trying to think what the movie was. Where the guy had literally a dick for a nose. I mean, okay, you're gonna get some different looks with that. I mean, just be prepared for that. If a lot of girls are gonna be like, you know, hey guys,
can you
your
use
face?
your nose?
Yeah, no shit. Follow your nose. just. Oh, here we go. What?
I'm not gonna sneeze.
Damn it.
Oh.
So yeah. So I mean, that's the thing.
No, I agree though.
Yeah.
I definitely agree.
You
I mean, even with things that aren't like a physical defect or scarring and stuff, everybody's got insecurities. But if you let them dictate how you live, that's not going to do you any good.
If you let other people look, life is too fucking short. Okay, you're gonna go through. That's why I'm known as a dick with arms. Okay, I have a lot of haters and they have their opinions on me. And here's what I say: rock on. That's awesome. Great. I'm glad your opinion on me. Fuck you. I don't care. You know, because it's my life. It's if I spend all my time worrying about what is going to make everybody else happy, then I'm going to be miserable.
Right.
And that's not what.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
That's
in that.
not fun.
No. And
We have
swinging is
fun.
supposed to be fun. Look, if you're fucking other people and that's not fun, you're doing it wrong.
Yep.
Okay, it's just
Yep.
kind of one of those things. And that's why sport fucking fun. I mean, it's like anything. It's like athletics. You know, I wouldn't run marathons. Why? Because that does not look fucking. That's not fun.
Right.
Okay. But if you're somebody that loves to run, well, to get
Go
up
nuts.
and run fucking 40 miles for shits and giggles, yippee-ki-yay, that's awesome. Go get them. You know, it just is what it is. I mean, to each their own. But if it's not fun, fuck yeah, no, I'm out. I'm way out.
I think this is good.
Okay, so we're gonna stop there. So let's take a quick break and hear from our other sponsor.
No.
You guys all done?
Yep. Go ahead.
Jeez. Fucking amateur day. All right. Wait for our other sponsor. Hold on.
Every day.
Wait, hold on. I got it. The other sponsor's not ready to go yet. Hi. Would you like to have the opportunity to hear your business name as part of the Krazy Truth? A chance to reach literally thousands of lifestyle members every single week? Well, this is your opportunity. We are currently taking sponsorship applications for the second quarter. both for our Krazy Truth podcast and also for our videos and our crazy quickies. Reach out to us today. www.crazy.
No.
No.
It's
Damn it.
crazy.
Crazy.kasbh@gmail.com. Put sponsorship in the subject line, and one of our highly trained and much better spoken than I, sales and marketing professionals will reach out to you today. Also, or you feel free to call 402-432-1281 and contact us today to have an opportunity to talk about sponsorship opportunities to help promote your products. Again, Kasbh Inc., we're here for you. We're back.
Or something like
Something
that.
like that. You know, we're super excited that we're in the context. We're in talks with local drug dealers to have cocaine be our sponsor of our show.
Oh,
And we're going to see what happens if we're all just doped up. No, I'm just kidding.
you couldn't afford cocaine if you wanted to.
No shit. I'd be skinnier. Diet plan.
We don't actually advocate drug use.
Nobody does drugs anymore. That's outdated.
Right?
Coke up
It's
strippers'
it's
asses.
too
and
old
like,
school.
No shit. This is a new world. Kindler Gentler. We don't do that. How can she get any if you're doing it off of her ass? Think it through a little bit, man. Jeez. I'm just kidding. Send hate mails. It was great being on the radio shows. All right, go ahead. Fire away. What could possibly go wrong?
All right. This question is from Maria.
Maria.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm the female half of a couple, and I am hopelessly shy.
She's from West Side Story.
My shyness is hindering my husband and I's ability to hook up. What can I do to get over my shy self without drinking?
Oh, fuck.
Right?
We were so close there for a minute. I was like, well, okay.
Throwing a curveball in
Oh,
there.
shit. Okay, well, here's the first thing. Granted, shyness is natural. It's normal. It's I'm
From the way she made it sound like really shy.
Well, okay, so the first thing that tells me is you're probably really swinging because he wanted to.
Maybe.
So the first question I would have to ask is, are you actually involved? Are you actually excited and wanting to be in the lifestyle?
Right.
You had to decide that, okay? And you can still be shy and want to be in the lifestyle. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I get it. So the biggest thing is that you have to find what type of social settings you work best in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you work better when it's kind of a large crowd and you can just kind of blend in with the group and it's a group discussion? Do you work better when it's a real one-on-one type thing, like you and another couple go out to dinner, more private conversation? Do you, big events, small events, you know what works better when in just regular life. So you apply that over.
Right.
The other part of it then becomes your husband needs to be your ultimate wingman, right? Because he needs to work with you. You guys need to have like a strategy, okay? So if it's one of those things that you feel more comfortable talking to the other woman first, okay? So if he's the one, like in our relationship, I'm the one that's the most like generally outgoing.
Really?
Right?
Wow. Whoa.
What? Who'd have thunk it? So as a general rule, what'll happen is I'm going to lead the charge and make the contact.
Right.
So if that's the way that your relationship is, which sounds like probably what it is,
Right.
then he needs to make sure that he's introducing you to the other couple, and he's kind of before he just starts talking to
Almost like pushing you along, or what?
A little bit. I mean, more like it'd be more like, okay, general thing. You meet up with another couple, two couples start talking. It's the obvious way it usually goes is I'm going to start talking to the other woman.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm actually
new.
I'm not super familiar on how that works.
Right.
So go ahead.
So
enlighten.
okay. So usually if the girls want to play, or if that's a draw, but eventually that conversation is going to switch. You're going to start talking to the person you're most likely to maybe fuck.
Right. Okay.
So what he needs to be conscious of is, though, before he gets too wrapped up in his part of that conversation, to help get a conversation going for his wife and kind of playing the moderator.
To I don't know what I'm trying to think of. Well then,
Recap.
kind of. It's making it less of a one-on-one thing and more of a group.
Right. So
Group
he
chat.
can kind of help facilitate it till he should be able to look at you and know, okay, Maria's starting to really get comfortable. Now I can see she's starting to relax. And so then it's kind of like, okay, the analogy I would give, it's like teaching a kid to ride a bike,
Okay.
right? He needs to keep running behind, hold on to the seat for a little bit longer until she's a little more comfortable, and then slowly letting her go.
Yep.
And so that it's instead of like, well, hi, I'm Tom, and this is Marie, and this is Bob and Jen. Hey Jen, how are you? And then just totally fucking leaves her alone. So he has
you
to
don't
work
wanna,
as a wingman.
You don't want to hold her hand and drag her through the whole thing either.
No. I mean, the thing is that you have to take in, and there's a degree of getting out of your comfort zone.
Right.
What you have to understand, Marie, you have to remember is, look, the lifestyle is made of, when you look at the demographics of the lifestyle, the average age is 35 to 55. They're married. They've got college. They've got a couple of kids. Okay, that's the average demographics across the board.
Mm-hmm.
So what you got to remember is what you actually have is you have a whole bunch of people that have been out of the dating scene for a long time. So everybody has that same sort of nervousness going into it, and it's you have to work to break that ice. You have to take and push yourself a little bit to get to where you feel a little more comfortable, a little more relaxed, as you get going.
Do you think that'll come with time then?
It will. It will come with time. It will come with time. It will come with.
Or let me change my question and ask that a different way.
Okay.
Has swinging, maybe not you, but maybe in Miss Amanda's case, made you more outgoing?
Oh, absolutely.
Made you more comfortable?
Oh, absolutely. It's made her completely more comfortable.
I remember times when she was hopeless.
She wasn't.
She did not like talking to anybody.
No way. Okay. With us, it was always easier to in a situation like that because I tend to take charge with that and lead the way. Here's what's really funny, and a lot of people don't know that about us. Everybody looks at me and goes, "Oh, you're so confident. You're so confident." That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. The reality of it is that 90% of the more uncomfortable I am,
mm-hmm.
okay, the more I'm going to take charge.
Yeah.
Because if I'm uncomfortable, but I'm controlling the situation, I can steer the conversation accordingly. Okay. So has it helped her come out of her shell? Yeah, it has. Generally, when we go to new places, I generally sit back and I'm very, very quiet. Okay, unless I absolutely have to go the other way. So the reality of it is that it's helped me too to be more willing to approach different people, especially women. For me to approach a woman is there was time I never would do that. Never.
Sometimes it sounds like you still fumble if you find them attractive.
It depends how much I've been drinking, and then yes, when I've been drinking, then I'm a complete moron. But
I will say though, even like normal day-to-day stuff, I've noticed Mom's gotten a lot better.
Well, yeah,
than she ever used to be.
Yeah, because she's hot and everybody wants her. It is what it is. So you got to quit saying Mom. It's going to freak out our listeners. Just saying,
Amanda.
There you go. That's better. No, the thing is you have to remember, even when I sold cars, okay, and I was in the automotive business for 17 years, none of them are sponsors, and so I ain't saying their fucking names. Anyways,
but we're open for spots. Email us.
The thing is that when I first started selling cars, I had a horrible time selling cars to single females.
Oh, really?
I had a horrible time. In fact, I couldn't sell a car to a single female to save my life because my fear was I never wanted to be that douchebag, pig-headed, bigoted fucking piece of crap. It was like, and here's the vanity mirror, so when you're putting on your makeup, and here's where the windows go.
We had somebody do that.
Okay, yeah, we had somebody do that to when we were young,
okay.
and I swore I would never do that. Well, the problem was, so I got all like JoJo the Circus Monkey and nervous, and I didn't know how to fucking sell to a single female because I was so afraid of offending them that I actually wasn't showing them some of the features that they really wanted to know about.
Yeah.
So
and now you don't give a shit about offending anybody.
Now I just don't fucking care. Now I say what it is. But when we first got into lifestyle, that was the same way I was going up and talking to a single female, is that I didn't want to come up and be that cheeseball fucking, hey baby, wild and crazy guys. I didn't want to do that. So I didn't. And a lot of times I'd push your mom first.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck yeah. Because some of the other cheeseball guys were like, hey baby, whoop, move her in front, and then I could easily not look like a tool with the chick. Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, don't worry. You always
It was a
look
training.
like
It was a
tool.
training. It was a training program. Although there's a couple people right now that are listening on our live that got emails from me this week that can attest I'm still sometimes a cheese ball. Just saying, hey, what's
Wow.
up?
Color me surprised.
Yeah. Now I just cover it with I'm Kasbh. Actually, now I admit it. Hey, do you mind if I'm going to be a cheese ball just for a cheese ball tool for just a quick second?
Hey, baby.
And at least
You want to hear my pickup line?
And at least it didn't. Now I always thought, at least I didn't send an unsolicited dick pic. Just saying.
Hey, you're not wrong though.
No, but I sure did look for the opening to send one, and I did.
Goodness.
There we go. It happens to the best of us. What can I say? Yeah.
That was all of the questions I had prepared.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Really? That's it? Weak pussy. No. Okay. So, what?
Quite a bit. Question.
Oh, I didn't know. I couldn't understand you at first. It sounded like. But she hasn't about over there. Okay. So no. So some other. Well, we did get other questions other than the ones you were trying to.
Well, no,
stump me on.
I'm sure.
Jesus, stump Cole. Really.
I thought it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, here let's ask you some questions. This will be more fun.
Oh,
okay. So
okay.
because for those of you that don't know, he did get his first experience in the lifestyle, not like experience like fucking somebody. Way to go, tool.
I don't want to hear that from you. You didn't either.
I was working, jackass.
So was I.
So anyway, so your first impressions of going to a large hotel takeover, because you're 26, so you're an adult. You're officially, but you're vanilla.
Yep.
Okay, so
I'm an open-minded vanilla.
you're an open mind. Well, yeah, exactly. You are. So, and we were paying you to be there. So
Yeah,
but for security. But what when you what did you walk away? What did you think you were going to see at Crazy Winter Nights, and compared to what you really saw?
So, working on this show and knowing that you guys are swingers, I've heard a lot of really crazy stories. But that's basically, that's all. You only tell the really crazy stories.
Right.
So I was kind of expecting it to be way more out of control than it was. I'm like, well, this is really tame, which that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. We didn't need the cops there for nothing. But,
Thank God.
I was expecting just an absolute circus, and yeah, pretty much.
Like what we thought when we first went into a party.
Right, that I'm going to stop you there. I'll let you keep going in a second, because that's awesome. Because that's one of the things. Okay, folks, when the reason people are afraid of their vanilla friends finding out or whatever is that the concept. Look, nobody goes out and tells a story about how was your weekend? Man, I went out and we went to a bar and we sat down. We had a couple of drinks. We ate some peanuts. There's some sports on TV. And
a pretty good band.
And a pretty good band, and we had a good time. Went home by midnight. Everybody's like, "What?
Well, that's fucking lame."
Yeah, Lita Ford did not write a song about going to a party and just sitting around and talking
Chilling.
about hair. Yeah, that's not how that happened. So what everybody
We want to hear about how you stumbled around downtown and puked on 3 people.
right, that you tried to fuck a mailbox and stuff like that. So you have to remember when you're vanilla people, when you hear this, the reason people have this fucked up, skewed fucking impression of swingers, they only hear the funny
nut
stories,
shit.
the extreme stories, because the rest of the nights are
Well,
just, they're
it's
not
only
forgettable, but they're just a night.
They're chill.
Right, exactly. Not
But
every night are we
the chip-
fucking people on tailgates, sucking dick, and fucking, turning into a fucking entire bar melee. It just doesn't
Right.
happen.
But
I wish it did.
But that's all you hear about in the news. That's all
Right,
you hear about in
exactly.
pop culture and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I think after learning more about the lifestyle through this podcast and through you guys and meeting some of the people in it, I know they're for comedic purposes, but I think those Sling TV ads are probably more realistic.
they're
Also absolute. The first time I saw one, I went, "Oh my god, I have to show this to them. They're gonna love it."
Yeah, I mean, they really are, because that's about the fucking truth.
Yeah.
That's about how most couples are too.
Oh yeah.
One half of the couple's like, sweet, and the other half's like,
What?
That's like really the way it is. I mean, the crazy nights, I don't think you very rarely go out and don't have a good time with swingers.
Right.
Okay, because
Well, everybody seemed super cool. And
yeah,
like they'd all be a blast to hang out with.
and that's just it. Every night is a lot of fun. We go out, we drink, we have a good time. You know, you're laughing, you're telling jokes, whatever. It just, as much as everybody says it, well, does every night lead to fucking an
If
orgy?
you're lucky.
Well, look,
if
man,
that's what you're into.
7 years into this, and I can count on one hand how many times an orgy broke out.
Yeah.
Look, man, this is not Rome back in the day, okay? It is not like just everywhere you go, all of a sudden, yep, hey, there's 6 of us in the room. Well, fucking A, get naked, start fucking somebody. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
You know, no matter what, it just
There's
doesn't.
no rules against that.
No,
Just saying.
Yeah, there's not rules against it, but it's what we always preach about, the difference between porn swinging and real life swinging.
Right.
Okay, so it was a little more chill than what you had anticipated it could be.
Right.
Okay, what else did you think of it? But the people were pretty.
Everybody was really cool. I don't know if this is just Midwest parties or, I've been to a few Midwest events.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because I'm from the Midwest. There's a real hometown feel to it. I
Yeah.
feel like I could have walked up and started talking to anybody like I'd known them for the past 20 years.
That's because you're 26 and you were fresh meat.
That too.
That okay?
No,
I mean,
that too.
You trust me.
But even some of the guys, they just come up and chat. Everybody's
yes.
real cool. Everybody's real.
People are a little more laid back now. That party, okay, because our party was a formal, so
Right.
by the nature of it, it's going to be a little more relaxed.
Right.
You go to the same group of people that's a Halloween party.
It's going to be a little more.
Well, number one, everybody's going to be drunker.
Fair enough,
And
fair enough.
honestly, everybody, look, man, everybody in their life, every vanilla person in the world, I swear, this should be on your bucket list, is to go to one swingers Halloween party.
Oh, I bet it's a blast.
Well, here's the thing. It does not matter what the costume is. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter what it is. Let's say you're going as somebody from Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Swingers find a way to make it slutty.
Fair enough.
If you're going as a countertop, swingers find a way to make it slutty. You have not lived until I mean, seriously, there's just like, well, there's no way in the world anybody could make that dirty. Yes, there is. Swingers can. And so everybody should be on your bucket list to go to at least one Halloween party and stay sober and just look, because you are going to see more fairies of varying degrees and sizes with leaves of varying degrees and sizes. You're going to see more. Yeah. Look, man, if there were more
almost
dirty nurses,
I
I'd
gotta
be sick
say,
more.
nurses kind of seem like cheating because so many of them seem to be nurses already.
Look, here's the thing. I guarantee that there's so many nurses that are swingers right now anyways, in their closet when they get ready for work. They've all had that morning where they woke up and grabbed the wrong costume. And, oh, wait, no, that was just for Halloween.
Hey, that'll wake some of the patients up.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Old man Jenkins moving around again.
Covered from head to toe as Smurfette. How many people said they always had a fantasy?
Oh,
of
yeah.
Smurfette?
Yeah, that's the other thing. You will be amazed at how many people have fantasies. Now, people will have fantasies to be like, I've always had a fantasy to have sex with a cupboard. What? Well, it's because who's wearing the
Fair
cupboard
enough.
outfit. That's what it is. If
Now-
I wore a Smurf outfit, there wasn't going to be near as many people having a fantasy
People might
about
call you
fucking
Papa.
Papa Smurf. Yeah, don't call me Papa. Call me Daddy Smurf. Just saying.
I
And
can't-
yes, Nancy, October 12th, Grand Island is going to be the first Halloween party of the season, and Kasbh will be there.
Now, I can't talk too much on the fantasy thing. I go to anime conventions. You see some shit, and some people start admitting that they want to fuck it.
Right? Well, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I will say this: there's less fur at
Thank God.
at a fucking swingers convention, especially now. Fur's not as big a deal anymore. Rawr.
Maybe 30, 40 years ago.
Actually, I say that you shouldn't go to one swinger party. You should go to two, because the first one you're going to walk around, you're going to be bonerized. You're just going to be it's sensory overload. The second one you can actually take it in without just walking out with a raging heart on, because once you get past the fact of people, 'cause, what you didn't see at ours, like at a Halloween party in that same situation, you've got fucking Princess Leia getting fucking eaten out on the dance floor by fucking, Papa Smurf or whatever. That's kind of shit you're going to see. So you got to get past that initial fucking.
The second part
Sure.
that we went to, you're like, oh my god, there's a girl getting eaten down the table. You gotta go look.
Yeah, I'm like, come on. Don't you have to go to the bathroom? No. Yes, you do. Come on, you got to see this. There are beer cans being pushed, and yeah, and a crowd gathers and stuff,
Right.
and you still laugh.
Right.
You always laugh at the newbies because the newbies still the crowd gathers. Those who's been doing it for a while, we still watch. We just do it from our seats.
Yeah.
Unless it's somebody we're really interested in, at which point in time then we move for closer views. Just hypothetically throwing that out there. I've done that before. Okay, so here's the next one. Would you ever, now having seen it, okay, would you ever consider being a swinger? Take notes, ladies. No, I'm just saying.
I'm not opposed to it. No, I don't. I wasn't opposed to it in the first place, but
that's because you're 26, and at 26 I'd have been opposed.
26, and the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You fucking slut.
So obviously, a couple of girls did it right out there. Good job, ladies at Crazy Winter Nights, for breaking them in. That was awesome. So here, another question I have, and I know a lot of people on our page have had about this. Are you concerned about? Just like this, you're on this, so you're here. So yeah, there you are, and you're gonna be on the YouTube channel whenever those get up.
Yep.
Hint. Anyway, so are you concerned or worried about living in a smaller community like we do, the repercussions of being seen, known as collaborating with swingers?
No, not at all. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I haven't really.
I wonder where he gets that from.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go. What the question that was asked from the Peanut Gallery, from the infirmary, was if he were to see two couples out at a regular bar from the party that he recognized, would you automatically assume that then they were swingers, or that they were doing a swinger, even though they were getting ready to hook up or something?
No, just because making assumptions is pretty fucking stupid to do.
Okay.
If they came up and said, "Hey, didn't I see you at Crazy Winter Nights?" Well, yeah, you did. I'm the sound guy. I'm Sebastian. Nice to meet you.
Right.
But no, I don't. I generally try not to assume things in general.
Not if you hadn't. Let's say you were just working security. You didn't know us. You didn't know that Crazy Winter Nights was a swinger party.
Mm-hmm.
Walking through there, would you have walked through there and went, "Oh yeah, you can tell that all these people are swingers"?
No.
So now the reason I asked you that question is one of the biggest fears is people are terrified of being outed. And their big fear is, oh my God, if we go to a restaurant with another couple, everybody is going to know we're swingers. And the reality, when you walk through that crowd, everybody was dressed nice. People were talking, drinking. There was no shenanigans really going on.
And I was even trying, as working security, I was trying to remember people on Friday. So when I saw them again on Saturday, and even then there were so many people, I couldn't.
Right, but you didn't walk through and look at a couple and go, oh, well, you can just tell they're swingers.
No.
It's not written on our fucking foreheads, people.
No, everybody seemed normal. Even
everybody seemed normal.
Well,
lies, I tell you.
I've heard the stories.
Right.
They only seem normal. But no, even y'all having that big dinner, the special dinner.
Right.
You didn't walk through and go, oh, this is some swinger dinner. You just went, it's a bunch of people having dinner.
Right.
If you had taken those and sectioned them off into couples sitting in a booth, they're just friends having dinner.
Right.
Whatever, man.
We could have been a large bridal party, a wedding party, like a rehearsal dinner.
Maybe.
Yeah, we could have been a company event. No one. People don't know. That's someone that is vanilla.
People don't know, and people don't care.
Exactly.
The only time anybody gave any looks in the restaurant was when Wendy and I were walking with a purpose to find you.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
other than that, nobody gives a shit. Yeah, they don't care.
Well, and that's just it. People don't understand. Look, the only way you're going to be outed in public is if you do something that is designed to out you.
Right.
Look, if you're sitting at a table and all of a sudden your wife leans over and starts making out with the other person's wife, and then you start making out with the other person's wife, and vice versa.
And don't worry, people are going to notice.
People are going to, at that point in time, somebody's going to notice, because there's going to be somebody like me in the crowd going, "Oh, look," and that's the big thing. So you have to keep it in mind a little bit, and that's something I'm going to hit on real quick, because this is something that we deal with. Some of our good friends and sponsors deal with stuff in smaller communities. Look, if you're concerned in smaller communities about being outed by going to a party, and I'm going to directly hit on one. The folks at Island Riders throw the greatest party. They're going to have the first Halloween party of the season next year, October 12th in Grand Island. A lot of that is based upon how the organizers handle it. Okay. And so when you have folks like the Island Riders they do an incredible job of ensuring and understanding they're in a smaller community and ensuring privacy. Look, these people who go, well, we haven't been there because we live in that town and somebody might see us. Look, they have it set up so there's back entrances into the hotel that no staff at the hotel would ever see you, that your car wouldn't be seen anywhere out in front. They do a tremendous job of taking care of that. Now, here's the thing, too. You have to remember, and we had this happen. Nancy, you can attest to this. Nancy's live on our Crazy Kasbh page. Is that at Crazy Winter Nights, she was working the door for us.
Yep.
And another person that she works with in their small town come bebopping in.
Oh, really?
And it was like, and,
well, hello.
And there was that brief moment. But here's the thing. Guess what? They were both there for the same reason. Okay? So you have to remember, look, people don't just stumble into these things.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's just like the folks in the earlier part of the episode with the black rings. Well, they knew what that meant.
Right.
That's usually, you don't just pick that up anywhere.
No, they've looked it up. I mean,
they've either looked it up or they've heard it on our podcast.
Right,
or somewhere.
they've heard it somewhere. And the reality of it is,
hey, didn't I see you at some swinger party? Am I outed? No.
Yeah.
They were at the same party.
Yeah, Nancy's going, oh, fuck. Why are you saying, oh, fuck, Nancy? It's all good. But the thing is that you look, when you have great organizers, and again, the Island Riders are great organizers, they make sure to provide for basically the size of the community, for the protection, the secret identities, not secret identities, but you know what I mean. We're not superheroes. I kind of am.
They call me Batman.
Super swinger. Dun dun dun. My power is cum shots. But they provide for it, and the thing is, if you run into people at bigger parties, remember, look, you weren't going to come up to Crazy Winter Nights and just be like, well, we're driving around Omaha. I wonder what this hotel is doing. That's not going to be the case.
Slow down. We did have that snow ice storm thing that
threw
a little bit of a monkey wrench.
But even then, you weren't just going to randomly come in and find that.
Yeah.
And they were dressed
we weren't going to let you in.
No, and they were dressed appropriate and whatever. They were there for the same reason. And as Nancy's saying, yeah, when she goes, oh fuck, when she first saw this person that she works with, and when I talked to the person that she worked with, her first reaction when she saw Nancy was, oh fuck, and then they did what all swingers do in that situation. They hugged each other and they both went, we're here for the same reason.
Yep.
The next week was they were a little feeling each other out to make sure everybody was actually cool.
Oh, feeling each other out?
Not feeling each other up, but out. I don't think. Nancy, if I'm wrong on that, correct me. But so, and then it's like, hey, you know what? We are here for the same thing.
Yeah.
Look, anybody, I don't care if somebody crashes a swinger party. If somebody crashes a swinger party because they don't have security in their fuck sticks, that's on them. But if they crash a party and they want to go, I saw you at a swinger party.
Well, what were you doing?
How
there?
the fuck? Well, we were crashing it. Oh, really? Weird, because we were asking for directions. So what the fuck were you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a million ways around it. So,
or what were they crashing it for? They probably wanted in on it.
Yeah, well, because everybody thinks that it's porn swingers versus because these fucking drunken tools go, well, but I can get laid. No, you can't, you fucking moron.
No,
that don't work that way.
You're slobbering and a moron.
No shit.
Good
if
fucking
you're walking
luck,
around
pal.
jacking off, walking around, it's going to be obvious. A, you're either new, or B, you're not supposed to be there. Just saying. Is that good? Where are we at?
We're pretty good.
No, okay. Oh, hey, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is good then. We can,
this is good. This is a great place to live.
They don't want to look at our ugly mugs. Shit, we don't even have our tits out.
Yours, not mine. Yours.
Oh.
People like me. People like me.
Oh, yeah, right. Bullshit.
All right. No, some people do. Nancy was supposed to introduce me to somebody that does. Just saying. Anyways, all right. So, this is a great place to leave. Thank you very much for tuning into our special infirmary episode. That's maybe what we'll name this one. Maybe I'll name that infirmary issue.
Sick day.
Sick day for Miss Amanda. We won't let Miss Amanda have a day off.
No,
anyway,
we can't tell them that, then they're not going to want to
no
watch
shit.
it.
Don't worry, she'll be back next week. It'll be all good. It'll be all better. She'll be healed. All right. Well, for the time being, doing it oh wait, I need to do my sponsor. Real quick. What?
Well, yeah. Do your last plug your sponsors.
Seems so less genuine now, doesn't it? All right, we again want to thank our sponsor, Spunk
outta
Lube. Remember, if your wiener is getting stuck in the hallway and needs a little more slide and glide, visit our good friends at Spunk Lube, www.spunklube.com. Remember, you always have a friend in Kasbh. Just put Kasbh, Kasbh, in the coupon code and get your 10% discount. And finally, if you want to be a part of the crazy world that is Krazy Truth and all of our shenanigans and get your business promoted to thousands every single week, send us an email at
Krazy, Krazy, .kasbh, Kasbh, @gmail.com.
wow. Tell you what, family business, it is what it is. So
I just wanted to make sure we got it right.
With that being said,
Make sure you put in the subject line sponsorship, and we'll get back to you. Just trying to help you out.
fucking smart ass. Let him on the camera one time. Jeez. No, thank you very much. Good job. You're really good. By the way, if you thought Sebastian did a good job as on-air talent, he is available for parties. He does do strip teases, strip dances.
You don't want to see
strip
this.
telethon.
Trust
Absolutely.
me. You don't want to see
$200 and he'll come out. Make sure you have your dollar bills.
I also work like every Saturday. It sucks.
So there, he actually drives a forklift, so we can send dirty, sexy pictures of him on a forklift. If you're interested, let us know. Anyways, just
He's
saying.
trying to get me fired.
Fire! I'm trying to get you paid and laid. What do you want from me? Jesus Christ! All right, you're going to want to make sure you go visit our YouTube channel and subscribe. We've got some exciting new features getting ready to roll out, and you're going to want to be a part of those. So go to www.youtube.com/c/Kasbh, Kasbh. And if you like what you hear, visit our Patreon, www.patreon.com/Krazy, Krazy, Kasbh, Kasbh. And you can also follow us on Twitter. That would be @TruthKrazy. You can follow us on Instagram at Krazy, Krazy _ Kasbh, Kasbh. Don't forget to sign up on our YouTube or on our Facebook page, which would be Krazy Truth. And you can always send us emails. We love your emails at Krazy, Krazy .Kasbh, Kasbh @gmail.com. And don't forget, everybody needs some Krazy Truth merch. That's right, we've got merchandise. Go to teespring.com/stores/Krazy, Krazy -truth. Anyways, doing it the only way I know how and the only way I want to, Kasbh style, out.